Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. For the life of me, I could not figure out where I ordered. It's a Soul Supply S2. I'm pretty confident that I got me a pretty good weapon. It'll be coming in the mail later on this week. One thing I believe is punches in bunches. So I got me a magazine. Now only thing is it's 5 magazines versus 7. But I'm pretty sure it's the the width of the marker, which is fine. Two is not going to kill me. If you hit somebody right, 5 to do the job. But one thing I realized, I was looking at other things, I'm like, I'm always for less lethal. And let's be honest, it's a hobby. It's the less launchers I get, it's because I want them. It's not because I need them. I'm always looking for the best I can get. The best I can get for my money. And then there's great ones, but it's up there. First Strike, Grimberg, which is it hits hard, but that little spring action and loading up the musket, that's a no-go. But it's not a complete killer. But it's all about getting what you need for what your situation is. And a lot of people, if you're in the less lethal community, it's all about self-defense, but saving a life. But don't forget that you're not the Terminator. You're not. It's not meant to take over a gun situation or take over a crisis situation. Use it for what you need. You protect yourself and get out. For instance, if you go into a store and God forbid something happen, you hit that person with what you need, and you run for that situation and hope everybody do the same. Once again, someone may ask, will you take the chance of a robbing situation where someone's robbing and then you're in somewhere where you're willing to take your less lethal against a gun? That's really a personal decision. For me, if I know where I load it up with, but for the most part, I don't know. I'm not in that situation. I would say but it depends where I can hit them. But at the same time, you gotta have some type of confidence in what you got. If what you got is good enough, then you have to have confidence it's going to do the job. If you got something you don't feel confident with, by all means don't use it, because when crisis happen and that adrenaline is pumping, you need to use what you have. Be confident in what you have, and then that's the situation where a gun would be into play. But like I said, a lot of places you can't bring that gun. You really can't. You really can't bring that launcher. Let's be honest. If you took a person, a manager, and say, "Hey, I got a marker. It's not a gun. It's a less lethal, and it's black and everything," they're not going to just say, "Oh, okay, I understand now." They're going to think the way they are. ask you to leave the store. Let's be honest. That's what's so sometimes just not saying nothing is the best remedy. But yeah, don't get it twisted that it's you're gonna fight a battle. Now, if there's a domestic situation and this person was being harassed, yeah, I'll bring it out. And I shoot one round to show that it's legit, and then ask them to back away. That I would do. Waiting for them to shoot you for you to shoot them, I wouldn't do it. I will aim for headshots and and walk away. I am fairly confident. You take any launcher, 12 joules and up, 10 joules and up, and you hit them in their face, or in this neck, I don't think they can come back from that. I have not seen any video. And for all those kind of tough gun people, I have never seen them say, you know what, that's a toy gun. Let me take 3 of these in my chest and see. I haven't seen it. I've seen people kind of walk away, but they don't bounce back and say, hey, they didn't do that to me. Most of them shoot, that hurts. That, and this is them knowing that a less lethal is coming, knowing that it's going to hit you. Like I said, that video with the gun expert, and he took 5 of them in the chest, and he was doing his drills. He was still doing it, but it wasn't he just walked off and hey, it did nothing. It did something to him. And that was just 5 rounds. So imagine someone loading another 5 rounds. But once again, everybody can play hypothetical when it's not being done to you. Everybody can say, oh, this may work, this may not work. Don't forget, less lethal is meant for you to walk away. And I love this guy, Scaredy Cat, nice guy. I always call him, he does the scientific things of less lethal. He breaks down the scientific equations of less lethal, and he showed real world situation where less lethal did not do the job, and you gotta have a plan B and C. My thing is, if that person walk away from less lethal, then by all means you gotta use what the next thing you have that's powerful, and that's a weapon, a gun, then so be it. But nobody want to take a life. I don't want that I don't want that on my conscience. I don't want to answer to somebody's family. That's just not what I want. But if I have to do it, I have to do it, and then be confident with the decision. So anyway, I'm happy that I got the Assault Supply, and relatively it's pretty cheap. For $229 just the launcher, and then you get the bundle, it's $299. That's a good deal. I mean, for burner, you're gonna pay $479. Then taxes gonna be about $509. And don't get me wrong, I am not discrediting Byrna. I love Byrna products, and I think the LE is the truth. But them launchers get expensive. I looked at the TCR, which have drastically gone down, in my opinion. Maybe not drastically, but gone down about $50. To the Mission 4, that stuff is $900, $950 out the door probably. That is not cheap stuff. I don't know about you, I am not a rich man, even though this face look rich. My pocketbook says, "Hey, I'm a father of one, with a car note and rent." So I gotta make sure my money is well spent in the right situation. So anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Tell me what you think in the comments, and you know what is your experience with Leslie Toole in a real world situation. All right, have a good one.